3, 2.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? So we're here today to talk about 2 possible reasons why you may not have pull-ups or chin-ups. The first one we're going to talk about, you probably have heard about before. It's about your scapula movement, upper back stability. And the second one you might not have seen or you might not have thought of before. All right, so when we do a pull-up, NASA's going to turn around and face that way. There's a scapula here, this bone. This needs to be able to rotate and move. There's all musculature that does that. Hopefully it's not spanning out on you. It looks like a wing. We don't want that. There's muscles down the middle. Because when we do a pull-up, this trap, right, especially lower traps, are responsible for initiating that pull. But if we don't have control here, it's very hard to do. So most of the time, NASA, if you could just pop up in that pull-up, I want you to kind of miss your pull-up, not be able to do one like most people can't, where they can't move on the way up. So you see her shoulders actually came down. That was pretty good. Do it again, but don't pull down your shoulder. Don't hurt yourself, though. All right, this happens a lot, where people are just have the inability, you can relax, to rotate and create that torque, have that scapula move the way it needs to. So there's a couple things we can do really, really easily. All right, first off, there's pull-up negatives. I like those. The problem is we see so many people look like this at the top. We'd like to see their shoulders down. We got to fix for that. All right, we can do ring rows. Again, we want to control that negative portion, make sure the shoulders aren't rounding up. Almost all of you know how to do ring rows, have done them, have tried them. We just want to make sure we don't look like this when we do it. Nice and controlled, open up that chest, hold it, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. There's also band pull-aparts. Now, a lot of you also do this, but we kind of see it done the wrong way. I'm gonna have Nas demo this. If you could look that way when you do it the wrong way. How we see most people do it, where they don't let tension on. That's an exaggeration, and relax. But we usually see people do this in warm-ups, and they never keep tension back here. They never try and squeeze the pencil, sometimes people say. All right, we want to do this slow and controlled. So NASA's going to do 10 reps the right way. She's going to think about pulling her hands as far apart as she can, controlled on the way back in. And you're going to see the scapula move in. All of this will be working. Personally, I try to think about muscles in here just squeezing together, so that way I can focus on it a little bit. Okay, you can drop that. Another step we can do is do scap pull-ups. So NASA's going to hop up on the pull-up bar. I'm going to have her dead hang all the way down, just hang down, relax. And what we're looking to do is have the scapula again rotate down as we do this. So she's going to do a scap pull-up. It's a pretty small range of motion, do a couple. This is that initial pull and a pull-up. It's all this stuff that stabilizes us and allows us to have a good platform to actually do a pull-up or ring row, things of that nature. And relax. Last but not least, instead of doing those negative pull-ups that we see people do, the eccentric version or chin-up or pull-up grip, where they go like this and you see the shoulder position, we could always just change it so we can have our feet on the ground. So you're gonna set up J-cups in a rig, somewhere around hip, waist height to belly button. Grab a bar. I'm gonna have Nas face the wall while she does this, even though be a little careful. Ideally, you're facing this way, so that way you're not pulling the bar out of the rack, all right? She's gonna sit on the ground, feet are gonna be tucked in. She's gonna pull her shoulder blades back and down and get her chest to that bar, and then she's gonna hold. All of this needs to be focused on being contracted. You can see how this shoulder isn't up in the ear. Then she's going to slowly let herself back down, controlling that shoulder, all the way down, and get another one all the way up. She pulls those shoulder blades back and down, squeezes. We want the chest to bar because it helps activate all this stuff we need to strengthen more. Keep coming down and relax. Okay, thanks, Nas. So we can play around with that during the week. Don't do 3, 4, 5 days in a row. Pick 2, 3 days to work on this. Slowly add volume, because what you're going to notice in the eccentric loading, you're going to get real sore real fast. And too much eccentric loading breaks down so much muscle, it's a little dangerous. We don't want you not to be able to put your hands over your head or extend your arms. That's not good. Now, the second thing that might be restricting you from doing a pull-up is a muscle group we don't talk about a lot, especially in CrossFit. It's this muscle that's right here. So when I flex, it pops up. If I do this, it pops up. When we do a pull-up, you'll see that kind of pop out. All right, that muscle is responsible for kind of buffering as we pull. If you're weak there, you have nothing to pull with. That elbow isn't stable, that muscle runs up the side of her arm. So there's a few ways we can do that, and it's just some good old bodybuilding. All right, so you can just do hammer curls. Hammer curls are real simple. Here I am, thumb faces up. I'm gonna squeeze, come back down. You're gonna feel that hit it a lot more. This helps with grip strength as well. All right, there's also a Zotman curl. So that's palm up on the way up, rotate, palm down. Again, nice and slow and controlled. And last but not least, you can always just do reverse curls. Keep those palms down, come on up. You can see it starting to work now. All right. Now this muscle group we don't talk about a lot. You don't see a lot of people kind of focusing on it, but if you're someone who lacks grip strength for pull-ups, toes to bars, and you can't get past a certain point in that pull-up, it might be that muscle, all right? Hope that helps. If anyone has any questions, please comment below. Talk to you soon.
Wow. That was awesome, right?
Good job.
I'm sweating so bad. I forgot the name of the muscle. It's bicep brachialis. I forgot it, darn it.